Is that a thing that you have for this specific reason?
Yes.
It is. It actually really helps.
Actually really helps.
I think you bought it on Amazon. Was it that the one you bought on Amazon like a while ago? And you're like, Zach, guess what I just bought?
Yeah.
I bought one of those movie.
He
clip
did that
things
to me with the
for
camera. He's like, dude, guess
Guess what I bought? A camera. I'm not even using
Like,
it.
why? Yeah, you're not even using it. Like,
Because
what,
I
like,
can't see the screen.
So?
Because I don't know when it stops recording. It stops after 12 minutes.
That's a smart idea.
All right.
It's
Well,
good.
welcome
It's
to the Tyler Show podcast episode 2. Do you get it, Tyler?
Yeah.
Show, both of us.
Yeah.
With special
Do you guys-
guests, Justin and Garrett.
No, it's Justin and Zach.
Justin and Zach.
It is Zach. That is. my name.
My name is also Justin.
That your name is also Justin. So we'll recap from last week. Last week we talked about marijuana and the new Nikon lens. I like the new Nikon lens. I don't have it. I mean, it looks cool though. And marijuana, you know. Ryan,
Who
how's
doesn't love marijuana?
Who doesn't love marijuana? This guy. Sorry about that.
Oh. Took a turn.
Zach, can you hear?
Mhm.
That's cool how it just connects.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
these
kind of.
headphones, man, are the
I
shit.
definitely would have switched sides with the headphones.
What do you mean?
Like had your left ear on your right.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
then you wear it weird, and like those are actually backwards on like your
Yeah, I
headphones
put it
are
on
actually
like
mine.
that for like
Yeah.
a little bit. And
Interesting.
it actually
so they
like
should
bothered
like
me.
switch.
Oh,
around.
so they
Should
actually
I-
they're not
should I
they're
switch
different
them?
cup
It,
sizes.
it really
Yeah,
like it
they're
doesn't
different
matter right now.
Because it's like,
Like it's
curved almost a
wide.
little to like your ear.
It's just like
And so
they
I put
should
it on
be
as
like
backwards,
that,
and the sound just
Oh,
sounded
yeah.
wrong.
because they're not as comfortable.
The guy would talk to the right, and it came out.
Well, I
the
don't
ear.
personally think they're comfortable either way. I
They
prefer
really
over
aren't.
your headphones.
No, yeah, they're really made for
Not.
just for you should
Yeah, no, you should put it
boop
back.
and flip.
Oh, you think I should?
You should
Switch 'em
take
all.
you should take the
Oh.
yeah there
Okay.
you go.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good call there.
Oh, I can't hear.
Take
anything
that,
anymore.
Justin.
Yeah. It's probably because I unplugged it.
Take that,
Hey,
Justin.
how's that?
There we go.
Oh,
That's
you're
how it is.
back.
All right, guys.
See,
welcome back to episode 2 podcast of the Tyler Show.
Today we're interviewing the Tylers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
special
alright.
guest Tyler and
Okay,
Tyler.
no, this got interesting. Go for it.
So
So, all right,
Who are you
no,
guys?
First,
First, let's-
I have the first question.
Okay.
No,
What
no,
is
go
your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Wait.
That is
Before
important.
that gets into it, so you can think of some questions. Let's talk about what
'Cause
we
that is
did.
kinda
Let's
personal.
talk about what we did over the weekend.
Why do I
Because-
not have a drink in my hand? By the way, that's
Yeah, I
that's
don't
the
either.
first
Can
rule of
there.
business.
why don't I have a laptop?
I
I know both of you have extra laptops.
I can go obtain both of those things.
Yeah, can I?
You do. What?
Thank you.
There you go.
You don't.
Just there's nothing dirty on here, right?
I don't think
There-
so.
Don't
shouldn't
just
be.
don't plug
That's
anything in.
All right.
No, I actually removed that.
Yo,
I
you
had
did.
to. I
you
had
did.
to.
Okay.
I go to too many conferences.
So yeah, what we did. What happened? So, Tyler, how was your weekend?
It was interesting. My parents had stopped by. We went and saw Tequamano National Park, and then we went to County Road 510 or 511. Saw a bridge. Took a lot of pictures. Took some video. It was a productive weekend with the fam.
Okay. Zach? What did we do this weekend?
We climbed some mountains, hills. We climbed some rocks. We went to the beach at night. Got sand in our shoes.
There
got
was sand in my
everywhere.
there was sand in my wallet, and that's the part I don't
Yeah,
understand.
there was
When
sand.
you like sit down.
No,
maybe.
I didn't. But I don't. Did I? I fell. Oh, I did
You
fall.
did fall. Yeah, you fell down really slowly.
That was funny.
comically slow.
That was funny. I was just
Just like
sitting.
you fall down in snow. You're just.
Well, he was
Yeah.
just standing there and he just kept leaning back.
I was
I'm
like,
Tyler, why you leaning
oh.
It's
so
like the
far?
old person fall right there on stairs. It's just like, oh shit,
Oh,
shit, and then just
no.
fall.
We're-
You have like a quick
no.
second where you squeeze the life alert thing and then you just commit to the fall.
It
It's done. It's done. Don't pick me up.
was not. That was. Stop. Ryan, what else did we do? Where are we? First off.
Canada.
Yup. Basically Canada. Not.
We are in Canada.
I mean, like.
Well, like 100 miles away, but you know, it's
100 miles.
not
north of
like straight distance, but like if we were to drive.
Yeah, you gotta go like
Just
east.
a little bit of a puddle in between us and Canada.
like 290 miles of a puddle.
It's not that big.
It's. I don't think it's that big.
That's false.
No, it can't be.
It's like
It's
at
gotta be
very
like
most
100.
12 feet.
It really can't be.
We're looking.
We ate a lot of food. I've
We've gone to
eaten a lot
like
of
2
food.
buffets because
Yeah,
there's the dining hall, which is pretty buffet-y.
that was.
Then there was Big Boy, which was a buffet, just full on.
Yeah.
Neither of them were that fantastic.
No, they were
But the price was
pretty
right.
mediocre food.
Really,
But
how
one
the
was
pri-
free and the other was $11.99. So
Yeah, that was the most you've paid this entire trip, Ryan.
it was, yeah. And I bought a meal separate from the all-you-can-eat buffet as well. It's probably a poor investment.
It so was.
We went to a couple of good restaurants. We went to this Coach.
Applebee's. There was Applebee's.
Yeah.
Applebee's is a spectacular restaurant.
No.
I strongly recommend eating their cheese.
No.
The beer cheese
No,
from the
drinking
pretzels.
cheese.
Drinking.
Drinking their cheese.
You
With a
gotta drink
straw.
it. Yeah, it's got to be with a straw.
It is very enjoyable to listen to through the headphones. I realize. See, you thought
Yeah,
it was
it's not
gonna
as
be
bad as I thought it would
No,
be.
you thought it was. It just helps everyone hear better.
Right.
Okay, we got this. It's 167 miles because it's light traffic.
You looked that up?
Yeah,
To Canada.
What do you mean light traffic?
It's
Is there
light traffic.
traffic?
there's traffic to Canada at this point.
There's
in time.
traffic sometimes
Dude, it's
up
over
here. Dude,
9,
we
barely
get
9 to 9.
rush
There's
hours
people
from like
leaving
5
work
to
right now.
5:30. It's terrible.
Is there boat rush hour?
No, we're talking about Like,
Are you talking about
No,
driving?
not
We're
like
talking about
straight
driving,
across
though,
the
like
lake.
Sault Ste.
I mean,
Marie.
like, no,
Because
it's
we were talking
like
about the
taking
distance
road.
between us and Canada, like in a
I
straight
That's
don't know
line.
what that
170
is.
miles.
How
That is a
long
100. That's 170.
How
How is that
long
170 miles when this
Lake
is
Superior?
167? Like that doesn't make. No, that doesn't make any sense.
I literally just
Like
looked
here
at
to
the
the
width.
border or here
The
to
width.
like
Okay,
land?
160 miles.
Here to the
width.
border.
The width of Lake Superior. I just looked up.
The width of Lake Superior, like at its like widest point or like its longest point. Like what are we talking about?
with
Here?
the
Like
width-
here to here. Or
The width
at
of like
the-
where we are now. Like if we just
Oh,
went
we're
directly
probably-
north.
If we went directly north.
It's
How
probably- that's
many
right
miles
there
is
is
it
the-
between directly north of where we're going now?
That's
to
the max
border?
width right there. That's
Let's just do
definitely
the iPhone
160.
measure, you know?
That's what I was thinking, man. Just take the phone and like measure the screen. Yeah, this would be
Oh my
perfect.
gosh.
Hell,
Same exact thing.
that
Canada
iPhone
is 2 inches away.
that iPhone measure just reminded me of when you were parking at the Peef when we were going into the hockey.
Yeah,
And he's like,
That was a good parking
he's like,
spot.
it was parking. He's like, that's about. He's like, oh, I got 6 inches of line. I look down at my crotch. I'm like, 2 feet. It was very.
like, it's my favorite Tyler joke.
That was I'm
Proud of yourself.
I am proud of myself.
Good.
Alrighty, so where we are, in case you didn't realize, we're in northern Michigan, the Upper Peninsula, which is very interesting. We did a lot of hikes. We
Someone just got murdered.
we did a lot
This
of
is why
hikes.
Spalding is great.
We
He just
went
hears so many
up
random
Sugarloaf
sounds.
Mountain, Hogback Mountain. We went to Wetmore Landing at the beach. And who's
If
someone
they're gonna
said-
be that loud, we might as well invite them in. Join the podcast.
Oh.
Who are they?
Why is that thing? Why are they so far away? Well, why is the camera so far away?
Yeah,
That's
that
my
could
Because
be
question.
closer,
otherwise
probably.
we can't be seen.
What do you mean we can't be seen? That thing
Like this is
so
you
wide.
on the you're all the way on the one side and he's all the way on the other side.
Dude, I can like. No, like my hand is like this is cutting off right here.
Yeah,
Like,
we
tip
don't
of
want
my
it
fingers
exactly. You want a good little
You want some girth.
yeah. You want some girth in there.
What size is that lens? What do you have that?
18.
I suppose. I guess.
Gosh,
Hey,
Gotta
Can
get
I-
gotta get the Canon EOS 10
By
to 18
any
millimeter.
chance?
I almost bought that lens
Why?
because I like wide angle. I'm a
I
big
mean,
fan of
fair
wide
enough.
angle.
Could I
As
just
long as it
steal
doesn't
your
look like
finger
fish.
real quick?
Yeah.
To get into his
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to.
It's got a fingerprint scanner.
yeah,
yeah,
he doesn't like the
that's
pass.
great.
I can
That's
get that.
nuts.
I can
Good.
get it too. I just don't.
I didn't
gonna
think
go
that was a
ahead
thing
and,
for computers.
Add this.
Yeah, and you thought
Thank
you
for
thought you were
everything.
special.
Are you
'cause have an
deleting your
iPhone.
browser history
Yeah, he's deleting his pornos.
Yes.
that he makes?
Yes.
Are you a director?
No, producer. Don't be ridiculous. Director, really?
Ridiculous.
Don't be ridiculous.
So I was talking to someone the other day. They said that they would, like, their dream is, like, direct a porno because of how great it would be. But I personally think it would be extremely awkward directing a porno. 'Cause,
Yeah.
You know, it's just so awkward.
Thank you.
You're just there, you're watching.
You're
like,
watching
are you supposed
them.
to instruct? You know, like, oh, can you get more arch in your back when you're thrusting into her?
Yeah.
That's one of those instructions where I would feel just so awkward doing the entire job of it.
You definitely have to be drunk. You'd
Yeah.
absolutely have to be drunk. That
To
makes
direct a
sense now.
porno?
Yeah. Like, Like if they're not thrusting deep enough, you'd be like deep enough. Let's go. Let's get that shit in. Like I'd have to be drunk, off like rolling on the floor drunk.
Yeah.
I could do it. It'd be fine.
I don't think I could.
Alrighty,
I feel like I could do it.
I'm ready for
I'm a
this
creep.
interview.
It's fine. So what?
Go ahead, start whenever you're ready.
No,
Thor
you two
love?
are interviewing.
Yeah, we're doing that.
You're
So, all right, Tyler Y.
yes.
What is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Is this like right or wrong answers, or is this just what
No, just whatever. you
Opinion
want to.
based.
Right or
But
wrong
we will
answers.
give our opinion on
Are you
your
playing
opinion.
cool math games?
I'm not playing. Yeah, I am. I
Wow.
like cool math
Strawberry.
games.
Strawberry. All right. Am I allowed to swear?
He already did.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Yeah,
All
go
right,
for
fuck you.
it. Mint chocolate chip.
Fuck you.
Okay, Tyler, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Definitely
You're allowed to swear.
Mexicans, like Mexican vanilla. Like you have to
I
get
thought
it
you were
from
just gonna
Mexico.
leave it at
I was
Mexican.
gonna say I was really hoping.
definitely
My
Mexican.
My favorite flavor
flavor-
of ice cream. Definitely Jewish ice cream.
My favorite ice cream is Mexican coconut ice cream, because it's like vanilla ice cream with coconut things in it, and it's so good.
Mexican is like just for the vanilla, right?
So is
Yeah,
this,
they-
are these right or wrong answers?
Like it was when
if
I was
so,
in
am I
Mexico.
losing?
I had it. You are losing.
Oh,
You're
okay.
the worst.
Yeah, sorry, man.
You just
Good.
brought back good memories. You just brought back
Terrible
memories of
memories.
yesterday when I consumed the vessel.
The vessel. Oh my gosh. Alrighty. What other questions you got?
Oh, so if we want our videos to be ad supported, we can't swear.
I don't care.
I really don't either, but just letting you know.
fuck.
So
Kidding,
it's
that's bad.
in the totally safe category is light or mild profanity, including shit, hell, and damn, as well as the occasional use of strong profanity like fuck. If it's bleeped out, according to YouTube, fuck.
The secondary
So what
includes
if-
moderate. Strong profanity includes.
Oh boy.
Sorry. Motherfucker. Asshole. Douchebag. Cock, dick, pussy, bullshit. Hoe. Slut, and son of a bitch. Those are strong profanities according to YouTube. I don't understand how adding certain. What about goddamn?
Oof. See, if I were to say that, we'd need a video explaining why I can say that.
So
And-
those are okay. Strong profanity. That's moderate. Sorry, strong profanity includes used repeatedly in a hateful or derogatory way. In addition, videos with racial slurs, including the N-word, are categorically excluded from ad monetized programs. So sorry, no N-words here. Oh, it stopped. Tyler, go hit the button.
No, see,
Does it stop
I'll
recording?
explain
it
why
stops
I can
recording
use
after
that
talking.
word
Please.
in another video.
Yeah.
I have to bring the card here if I even have it.
You definitely don't still have it.
No, I don't, and I'm
So
kinda
why
pissed,
does it
so
stop recording every 12 minutes?
That's how the cameras are made.
It's kind of stupid like that. All right, so
But like, we still keep going with the audio.
in high school there was 4 guys that had came in from an exchange program from Africa, North Africa, and they were like black, like blacker than black is black, like really nice guys. I got to know them pretty well, and conversation came up as like, hey, can I get my
my pass. I
Can get
deserve
my
it.
pass, you know what I'm saying? And so they're
It's
like,
tired of watching me.
like why? And I was like, I don't know. I've just seen it online. And they're like, all
Are
right,
you
dope,
playing
whatever.
games on the
He's-
Tyler Show
we're playing
podcast?
Snake.
Why?
I'm trying to
Like-
beat him. His best is 33. I think I can do it.
Cool math
he's
games,
already
man.
gonna do it.
What a throwback.
I'm horrible at this game. But continue. So you asked them like, "Hey, can I get my pass, bro?"
I deserve
Yeah,
it.
no,
Is it a
alright.
lifelong pass or is it a one-time?
I feel like
use?
it is.
A lifelong.
I mean, it's
Is it a one-time use? Is it
it's
like?
signed
Are
by
they like
all 4 of them. Like,
Is it like?
Oh
I got
my
a
gosh,
picture
it's
of all 4
4?
of them with the pass, so I figure, if I just show that around to enough people, they'll be like,
You
oh,
definitely
well,
beat it.
these people were cool enough. Like,
I'd like you to know he's absolutely destroyed
Aw.
me. 65 on his first try.
His like 5th try, he got to
Amateurs.
33.
amateurs.
But yes, you cannot say it.
I
I've
think we
played
should-
battle royale games.
I don't
Not-
play video games.
We should do like a control
I played
swear.
GTA 5, but that's about it.
Something that like we say, and then every time we swear, you just put that in over it.
Like
Give-
what?
Give editing Tyler a challenge.
Which one?
I don't know, just like each person says a control word, so it's like, you know,
A control.
heckety heck, you know, like, and every time.
Whoa.
It's
Yeah,
the
so
same
like you go
sound
through all
clip.
of the audio, and every time that you find someone that
says heckety
swore,
heck.
you replace
Well,
it
every
with,
time I say fuck, you're like, oh, here's where I add in a heckety heck.
Things
It's
you
like,
didn't know
oopsie
about
daisy.
Barron Trump.
Yeah, we could just record Tyler saying the N-word.
No.
Because he can say it. It's not a swear.
Yes, I can.
Not
See,
you.
No, like I like for them or for like people on YouTube to be okay with it, they gotta see me with the pass. I feel like it wouldn't do what I did justice to not show people the pass.
Yeah.
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 We had a bunch of people at North get in trouble
Because they
for
wrote
saying
it.
the N-word. Well, one
There
girl
was-
wrote it on a
yeah.
whiteboard, and then one guy, during the same week, got reported for a Snapchat video where he was singing like a rap song with the N-word in it. And
What about the girl from Plainfield High School or whatever that fucked
the dog. We had a discussion about that in law, where guys like, oh yeah.
If it's legal or not, or what?
No, my law teacher, he's talking, he's like, yeah, you know, kids share videos, and one guy's like, oh, are you talking about the video from the girl from Plainfield? And everyone's like, don't tell him anymore. He's like, no, what video? And like, oh, you don't know. And he was like about to describe it, and everyone knows, and everyone's just looking at him like, don't tell. And it was like a substitute teacher, and he was like 73. And everyone's like, don't tell the 73-year-old substitute teacher about the girl who had sex with a dog.
So how certain are you that it was a girl from Plainsfield? Because there are reports that it came from all different states. Like that wasn't just Downers Grove video.
No, it's
That came from all over the place. Because I heard it was from New Jersey.
Wasn't it Plainfield, New Jersey?
Oh, maybe. I thought you were talking about Plainsfield.
I thought it was like a thing
Illinois.
where everyone thought it was Plainfield, Illinois, and then they're like, oh, it's actually Plainfield, New Jersey. Like, I think that's what... I don't know if there is a Plainfield, New Jersey.
I don't either.
City of Plainfield, New Jersey, animal control.
PCA.
I mean,
And then it was another thing. The reason we were talking about the videos is because it was like filming people without the consent, like for a sex tape or
okay,
whatever.
so it wasn't just.
And they were like, like, was this against the person's consent? And we were like, well, no, she enjoyed it. And like we were trying to talk as cryptically as possible about it to him, and then one guy's like, she had intercourse with the dog. And he's like, oh, we should stop.
Podcast?
Yo, what's up, JJ?
You guys making popcorn too?
No, but you
No, the
can have
popcorn's
some.
unrelated.
Oh. Okay.
Why are there so many people looking at me?
Because we're
It's a
famous.
glass door, man.
I got 105 on Snake.
Jesus, stop. All right, so
I'm trying to beat it. Go pro.
do you have any other questions for our interview, or is it just the ice cream?
It was just the ice cream.
We're gonna have to cut like 5 minutes of that out. Just
Probably.
No, we don't.
I don't know what you were all talking about. I was like focused on my.
They were
laptop.
talking about sex with dogs. What were you talking?
Yikes.
Well,
Did
not
you know-
plural,
so-
it's just once.
So I have this from.
Not us. We didn't.
Oh,
we
other
didn't
people.
have sex.
I mean,
Okay.
No matter how.
no.
much.
Did I?
No.
No. All right, so
I don't know what your question was, but
I
you
have
had
this
to ask it.
article
No.
from comicbook.com. So Ace Comic Con, was happening in Rosemont at the Rosemont Convention Center.
Uh-huh.
I believe it was the Rosemont Convention Center. That's O'Hare Airport. It's in Illinois.
Okay.
Popular airport, like really popular
As,
airport.
as popular as like the JFK airport. Or like,
It's like the.
No.
Isn't it like the. No, it's like the third most popular airport in the world or something like that.
Yeah, it's something
Oh,
like that.
wow.
I think
Or it
Frankfurt.
was. It might be
Frankfurt's the.
both
I know. I
fifth
think
now.
Frankfurt's the first.
But
Now wait.
O'Hare is huge because it's right
No.
in the center of the United States. So Scott.
Now I'm curious. Are you looking at most popular airports?
no,
I'm pretty sure it was like 3 at one point, but I think it's gone way down in like the recent years. So I think it's probably like 12th or something stupid. It was up there.
So we have
I fly
Jackson,
on Midwest.
Atlanta, Hart Row, and then O'Hare.
Where's the JFK? That's not even on there. Oh wow, the JFK was back there.
Oh, JFK's back there. I thought Frankfurt was somewhere.
Frankfurt's
That's like-
Aer
busy.
Lingus.
That's
What
your-
is
I
Aer
feel like-
Lingus?
Oh, you might have done the United States.
AER Lingus. Anybody heard of that? Aer Lingus. I've heard of Lufthansa. I like Lufthansa. Sounds
Lufthansa. That's.
European. What happened?
I thought that was Lufthansa. I don't know. Oh wait,
it's
so
Lufthansa.
Camera
Hey,
went black.
the screen is like. Is that
Okay.
a good thing or a bad thing?
No, it probably died, honestly.
Why don't you just plug it in? Why don't you use your big camera like
Because
you
I
should?
can't see it.
What do you mean you can't see? You're fine.
Oh no.
Be careful,
Just, I don't know. Take that camera, like, point it at the. I don't know.
Camera pointed at the camera.
Point- yeah.
Because this just goes dark.
So many.
So many inconveniences.
Oh, it's bad. It's amateur hour.
My Doricus just comes off.
What is Aer Lingus? I can't. What?
It sounds like some sort of thing you get from like being on an airplane.
Right? Sounds like a disease.
Yeah, like I've caught Aer Lingus, where it's like something in your ears.
That's like the Cleveland Browns, man. It sounds like a disease. Like, oh, what's going on with you, man? Oh, I got the Browns. Like, Jesus. That sounds horrible. Horrible.
They are pretty horrible.
They really are.
So it's
I
kind
hope
of
to
fitting
God
in that
Nick.
case.
I hope to God Nick sees this. Nick Portnova is a fan of the Browns, the nasty, dirty, disease-ridden Browns. I don't
Go
think they're all
Bears.
disease-ridden, but they're definitely not the top team in the league.
They're definitely not what?
The top team in the league.
Cleveland
It's kinda
Browns
like-
just aren't good.
It's kind of like with NMU, like with NMU football. Like, I really hope I don't get lynched for saying this, but if you dropped out of high school or like failed high school, that's why you're here on the football team. Like that's
That's pretty
the
funny,
NMU
actually.
football team.
They're not very good.
They're really not.
But they're hockey.
Then
team-
again, like don't kill me, please, because I like my life, but
I like
find
your life
something
too.
else, please. No,
I like your life too.
it's worth it.
I got the hardest little snake thing. The pellet's in the top right corner.
Alrighty, so, during a conversation with Chris Hemsworth at this Comic-Con, the Aussie actor,
Because he's Australian.
yeah,
Mhm.
was asked how he felt about the big moment at the end of Avengers Endgame, when Cap picked up the...
Right.
Hammer.
Yeah, and he said, this is in quotes, pretty angry, yeah. I'm sick of people picking up that hammer, to be honest. It's playing with my toys, It's like, give me that. I don't know. I read that, and I was just...
I want to see the emotion kind of in his voice while he's saying it. though,
Yeah.
'cause I'm like pretty sure it's a joke. Cause
The moderator said, your acting was amazing because it looked like you really didn't mind. He's like, yeah, thank you. I minded. Give it back. Cap, have your little shield. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen him pick up Stormbreaker yet, though. So that was... Wait, but did he?
He did.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah, because they traded. There was
They-
like
They traded. He's like, give me that back. Or you can have the
little
hammer.
one.
You can have the hammer. But yeah.
I didn't like it. I think that it's funny if that's a shot at Brie Larson though, like because she said that she can pick up the hammer.
Oh,
And he's like, I'm mad at everybody picking up my hammer all the time. I
she
hated her.
did.
Everyone hated her.
I didn't think it was that
The
bad.
movie wasn't that bad, but it wasn't like that good. Like
I-
it was such a carbon copy of like every other Marvel movie.
Oh, yeah. I've gotten to that point.
And there was like, there was forced comedy
Okay.
parts and serious parts that didn't fit, and it was just awkward.
So
It's
what are
actually-
you guys doing on your laptops?
We're
right
not
now
playing cool math games. I
looking-
have an article. Also, so yeah, pretty much Thor: Love and Thunder will hit theaters on November 5th, 2021. I will be 21 years old.
Yeah,
I-
that checks
I
out.
won't.
You
I'll
were
be
born in
22.
I'll be
2000.
old. You're old.
I'll be
20.
20.
20.
Fascinating.
You'll be 20. Oh my gosh.
So I'm on conversationstartersworld.com/topics dash
Alright.
dash talk dash about.
All right, hit us.
slash.
Go for it. What do you got?
Number
So-
1 is read the URL.
No, number
Don't.
30 is podcasts. And
Okay, 30. Go.
So you want to talk about podcasts on our podcast?
I do.
I
do
do.
actually.
Podcast, I'm sorry.
Like, do you know of the Joe Rogan podcast?
Yeah.
Okay,
Joe
of course.
Rogan experience.
Joe Rogan.
I've seen like 2 podcasts in my life.
That's you should start watching more. It's a good time, man. When you're driving in the car, not that you have your own, but when you start driving in the car, going to get gas like you should, a responsible
Sometimes,
person
like,
in America.
I haven't
Like-
had the need
Like
to
driving
get gas yet.
driving home to school from driving home from school, you know, I'm probably gonna play a podcast and then stop and switch to music, cause it's good. Like I feel like, cause I don't want to listen to bangers, you know, in the morning. Like I listen to. What are you grabbing out of your bag?
I'm editing some photos while I'm doing this. 'Cause
See, I only listen to music when I'm driving places.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not about to listen to bangers. I'm about
I'll
to listen to
only-
like some podcasts.
I only
Why?
listen to podcasts if I'm doing long drives.
What's
So
up?
I want to be able to hear the podcast start to finish every time. Like I don't
listen to
want
an
to
audiobook, honestly.
What
I do do
like,
that a
what
little
I
bit.
like, is the what was
Like
it?
The Power of Now, or like Fuck You Money or F You Money by Dan Locke or something.
Oh,
Like get into the money making mindset. You know what I'm saying?
those are the.
like those power.
We're like the same
mindset.
person.
Listening to audiobooks about money while driving to my job.
Dude,
at a sandwich shop.
I did that. Like driving up here for 7 hours, I listened to oh man, it was like Be Here Now by, I don't know, it wasn't like Terrence McKenna or something, but it was like Be Here Now, or yeah, it was, I don't know, some crazy like be
Who
on
is
a
it?
trip type mindset.
Why,
That's
Matt?
Evan, by the way.
That's Evan.
Yeah, he's
Evan's got McDonald's.
You
Evan
brought
does-
us McDonald's.
Evan,
Yeah.
you brought us
What you
McDonald's.
got in the bag?
What do you got?
what's in there?
What do you got? What's your go-to?
You can share these cold fries. It's
Oh,
not gonna be
okay.
Yeah, I
like-
can absolutely
Yeah.
share those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cold
we
ones.
can definitely nuke
Pass
those.
them over.
Thanks.
It's all you guys.
Thanks, Evan.
Yeah.
You're a real one.
It's all you.
You can take
Real
those.
soon.
Podcast.
Welcome podcast. That's our camera right there.
That's they
Oh,
really don't
and
want
your-
to see your ass.
Your butt is
Oh,
in it.
shit.
That is
man.
really disgusting. Yikes.
Mm. That's a big oof.
That is a big.
You get like podcasts for what?
What? What do you
For
mean?
anything
What do you mean
want?
for what?
Personal enjoyment.
Oh, like what's the topics?
Yeah,
Honestly,
Right
I
now
have
we're
no.
talking about podcasts.
Have you listened? Do you listen to podcasts?
kinda. I mean, usually on.
Do you
Like,
listen
what,
to
like,
the Tyler Show?
Like what do you
What do you-
listen to as far as podcasts?
Not the Tyler Show, that's for sure.
We're not good enough yet.
I mean, we're on episode
Why?
2,
That's
guys.
not ASMR. Like,
Oh, we made ASMR.
dude,
yeah.
oh my goodness.
Dude, like,
Thank you.
you guys listen to audiobooks
Thank you,
and
thank you.
podcasts. We make ASMR.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. I'm enjoying
I'm just
it.
gonna.
We'll take some.
We
some
had
nuggets.
ASMR, Ryan eats goldfish while Zach goes to get his wallet back from the cheese castle. We have ASMR, Zach eats
Did you
an onion,
forget
and
your-
every time you tell him to stop, he just keeps
Wait.
going.
Did you forget your wall at the Cheese Castle?
No, I did not.
We're just
It
gonna
was just an
shut.
ASMR
We're just gonna have
topic.
to like turn that completely off.
How many viewers do you guys have?
None. Are we
I have
live?
no idea.
No, we could. No.
We shouldn't.
No, we shouldn't.
Are you guys like?
No,
gonna
what's wrong-
post
where-
this
what-
somewhere?
Yeah.
Where?
The Tyler Show.
Oh, you
YouTube.
guys like videoing
Oh.
this?
Yeah, that's why there's the camera right there.
Yeah.
Oh shit, my bad, guys.
That you've been
Well, what do
staring
you
in
like
front
the
of.
camera
What do you?
for?
Don't you work
I
at
thought
like?
it-
What do you? Don't you work? What do you do? What do you do for work?
Use lighting.
Live.
Oh, okay.
It's live. It's not video.
I know, but like I feel like you should still be aware of cameras.
Sorry, guys. Do you want me to like walk behind it? How do you want me to get back?
Just literally just,
Just
watch.
walk
You already
across it.
showed him in a. No.
Oh my God.
Sorry, guys.
Thank
Thanks
you
for the chicken
the
nugget.
thing, though.
I have
That was
And
good.
fries.
We appreciate that.
yeah, no problem.
Dude, check out the pink kicks.
Wow, those are some pink
That's
shoes.
good.
Where'd you get those?
They're on my feet.
Shh. Mallory, be quiet. It's quiet.
Mallory,
hours.
be quiet.
quiet
It's quiet
hours.
hours.
Shh. Shh. Mallory, shh.
It's
Take it down like two notches.
Gosh,
Mallory,
Mallory.
please.
Is she talking like that as a joke, or is that just?
I.
Is that how she actually is?
Mallory.
No, she's
never
pretty
know.
chill.
Oh, okay.
We definitely lucked out.
Oh, that's right. You said a thing about her. Okay.
the thing. I'm glad we know.
Dude,
it's
check
very
it out, though.
vague,
Like
but-
that's dope. I'm really happy with that.
All right, Apple's planning on
That is
releasing an
very
iPhone
cool.
SE2 in the first quarter of 2020, starting at the price
Like-
of $399. This is.
Are you
according-
interested in this right now? Or are you just like looking up like random, like
No,
what's
I'm interested in
trending in the news?
I-
What are you interested in?
I'm
What-
actually kind of intrigued by this.
So-
the new
yeah,
the
so
So they're
iPhone
making
S.
an iPhone
SE2.
that isn't $1,500.
Yeah. This is.
No, the
according-
SE is like the budget one.
Yeah,
So they
this-
had the
oh.
5C, then the SE.
I was trying to say who the source is.
Yeah, you just.
Gosh, Ming Chi Ku.
There's a lot of build up.
Yeah, the SE was the one that Sean bought because it was cheap.
Yes, I've. So
And
it
then
has
trashed
a.
it.
A13 CPU. It's the same as the iPhone 11. So it's a new processor. 3 gigs of, I think it's RAM. It has 64 gigabytes or 128 gigabytes of storage.
I gotta get a little closer.
No,
What's the
please don't.
PPI?
What?
The PPI.
What
Pixel
about the
sensor.
PP?
I have no idea what you're even talking about.
You gotta get a touch screen, man. This is not.
So what?
good.
The school laptops that they provide me aren't good enough for you?
No, they're not. They're really not.
No,
They're,
no, yours isn't.
What do you mean, mine?
I don't know. You don't like yours.
Yours
And
isn't.
it'll come in space gray,
Talking about?
silver, or red colors. There's no 3D touch.
Unfortunate.
So it'll be Apple's new budget iPhone, which is great because this guy loves his budget. So now you can get an iPhone.
No, I don't. No.
No, I don't.
No.
I don't
Yeah,
wanna-
like I want a new phone and I'd want like a new iPhone just because I'm already an Apple slut. But
I mean, fair enough.
I would
it's
like-
hard not to be.
yeah, I like.
They're pretty.
I just like the watch is nice and I got it as a present and then my whole family has Apple phones so it's like easier to that.
I want to get a Mac and then like the big Mac desktop and then
Yeah.
a Mac, an iMac Pro, and then get a I don't know, iPhone 11 Pro or something like that, just for AirDrop. Literally just for AirDrop.
AirDrop is nice.
Oh my gosh.
They do. I work in an elementary school, like the
I
intro to
have
teaching
no
program,
good experiences for
and
AirDrop.
with AirDrop,
Like no.
they use it with the
Well, that's
students because so the teacher will like make up an assignment, and then she'll just hit AirDrop to all the different kids in the classroom. They can just she can just send it to them like that.
Wait, so what
It's
happens
really
if the
easy.
kid doesn't have an Apple on the phone?
Well, no,
They don't
the
get the
school
assignment.
provides.
They
them
provide
iPads.
iPads.
Yeah.
iPads, not iPhones. That
Yeah.
would. It's
They
big brain
provi-
power.
yeah,
right
so
there.
now the kindergartners have their own iPad.
They do.
That's not good.
No.
Yeah, there are thousands upon thousands of kids with iPads.
That's
In
not
our
good.
Schools.
Yeah,
Dude,
no.
no.
When
Like,
we got the iPad in
that's really bad, actually.
8th
Yeah,
grade.
one of the second graders accidentally looked up porn, so now they're not allowed to go on Google.
What?
How do you accidentally look up porn?
He typed butts into the search bar, and he fell into a deep hole.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's Google for you. What's your bad experience with AirDrop then?
Well, the last couple AirDrops that I got was, for starters, all of someone's prom pictures, all of them, every single one that they took. And then directly after that was Thanos porn. So,
I mean, hey.
I
guys-
accepted both of them.
Well,
They're
yeah.
still in my camera.
I've learned to accept all my
Who's
AirDrop
Thanos with?
things.
Yeah, maybe
You
that's
should.
what-
Who did Thanos get with?
It's
It
usually
was just
Thanos
a
with
giant,
a massive,
massive
cock.
cock.
It's like 2.5
Thanos.
feet long.
Christ.
It's absurd.
Yeah, I mean, like, it doesn't even fit.
Yeah,
the
I've
picture.
gotten Thanos with the monster schlong. I've gotten all sorts of dicks. I got one video at Swim State where it was like a build-up where a
Those
guy's
are good.
making a mixed drink. So it was like he poured some lemonade, he poured like some vodka, he started like putting some like random different things in
Is
there, and then he
Oh,
goes to
that's
stir it, and you can only see the cup the whole time. So he's about to stir the drink, and then he just whips his dick out, dips it in, and starts like stirring the drink with his penis.
Yeah.
That's not normal.
And I wasn't ready
No,
for it
it's
at
not.
all because I just get this
That's-
video. I'm sitting there with like a bunch of people watching the swimmers. I'm like, oh, look at this video: lemonade, vodka. This could be a good drink rest, and it's his penis. And I still have that. Like,
Yeah, it can definitely be dangerous having
if I
AirDrops
searched,
on
I could find that.
at some point. There are some weird people out there with some weird stuff on their phone, and they are not afraid to share it. Hey.
I like having weird
Yeah, I don't
things
have weird
specifically to AirDrop.
You know, it's definitely interesting getting them, but like, if you're not in the mood for it,
Yeah, I'm
You
always.
good
in
there,
the mood.
bud? Alright. You know, I didn't take any fries because, like,
they're cold.
they're cold and they're, like,
They're not
Like,
biodegradable.
Don't say that. We all know what you mean.
yeah, no, I just... There's certain people that I'll take food
Found
from,
it.
and there's certain people that I won't. And, like, I was very unhappy taking that nugget from him. Like, I've got a problem. I don't have OCD, I think, but I probably do. I hate taking food from people's hands. It's just, you never know what people touch. Like, I know what I touch. I wouldn't be happy giving, like, somebody food from my bare hand.
Oh dear. Yeah, that is a penis.
It wouldn't be good.
It should
Yeah.
be like you're taking.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, exactly. Like, take one out of the...
Wow.
Yeah,
Can we
right.
play that on my?
Yeah,
What
if
do
you're
we-
not ready for that, I can, like, I knew it was coming and I still
Let's
wasn't
just
ready
pass
for
this
it.
around. Yeah.
Let's see this. We've all seen Joker, right?
Yeah.
Well, how do we feel about that?
You guys should just view that video first.
Yeah, please.
This is. I can hear it through the headphones, and that's the part I hate. Oh my god!
Like I just received this video.
I'm not happy with that.
I
know,
mean, like,
right?
I definitely wasn't
Tyler,
expecting
wait,
it.
You're
wait,
just still like watching it. What are you?
He's still watching it.
Tyler's
He's gonna
gonna
watch
back.
it again.
How much longer does it?
Do not. Like,
Tyler,
no,
give it
I
back.
saw the
Tyler,
video.
Tyler,
I saw the video.
Tyler.
Tyler, give
All
it
right,
back.
Tyler,
Give-
no,
give it back.
But.
Mary's not gonna be happy with that.
Oh my
Why
god.
you looking at Dick? That's.
We all seen Joker though, right?
Yeah.
What do we think about it?
It was a very well put together movie.
Yeah, right. Okay, express your feelings because you say no. How you said it, you didn't say it was a good
That
movie.
is how I've said it every
Get that
single
out of here.
time.
Get that out of here. Get
No,
that
no,
out.
no.
Get that out. No, get that out
Do
of
you know
here.
what this
it's-
song
it's-
is, Tyler?
It's
No.
Colson's mixtape. Please get that
Get
out.
that. No, get that out of here.
Go.
What are you-
Bad.
what are you
doing?
Yeah,
It's
you
fire
lost
strike
for that.
No, that's not
It's horrible.
copyright. That's copyright.
It's not copyright.
It's not, but
We
get
can
that out of
guarantee
He
here.
could
it.
Alrighty.
sue. I don't know.
He
So-
doesn't even know he
We
made
don't need
that song.
He doesn't even know.
You say it was a well put together movie
Yeah, the movie
Because-
was extraordinary.
because you didn't like part of it, right?
No, I didn't like any of it. No, it was a very well put together movie. I didn't find the plot very interesting. I don't know. I wasn't really.
Fair enough.
what do
It's,
I'm not a huge Joker fan. I'm not a Batman fan at all either.
That's
So like,
okay.
I
The movie though
the
was
movie was very good.
I
It
don't.
just it wasn't for me.
What do you, don't play.
I'm more of a superhero kind of
Okay,
movie than a.
because the
than a
movie
Batman.
wasn't about the Joker pretty much at all. Like I didn't get out of that movie that the movie was about Joker the villain. Like I kind of did, but
Well, yeah. I mean,
like I know that was the point of it, but that I didn't get that out of there. I didn't go out of this being like, wow, gotta love the Joker. I miss Batman.
I definitely left the movie thinking that was just Joker's backstory.
it was.
Yeah.
I mean that no
That's
that
exactly
That's
what
what
I
I
mean,
got out of it.
So the
The
if
movie
it
was
boring,
about the
it makes-
Joker.
It makes
Right?
sense.
I
but
left
like,
the movie wanting more. Like,
Absolutely.
I didn't think it was
yeah,
enough.
it's definitely there was so much build up and there was his whole evolution of a character and it got right to the point where he becomes Joker. I just want I'm totally ready for another movie where he just goes on and some crazy plot and you just see it from his point of view instead of Batman's.
I suppose that's a good way of putting it. I felt like it built up really high to the climax, and then it ended at the climax as well. I don't think it.
I
came
think I
down
said
at all.
this a couple of years ago that I wanted to make a movie about like pretty much Batman from the Joker's perspective. Did I?
You probably did.
I
I
probably
remember
did.
something
You
like
had a
that.
lot of movie ideas.
I
Tyler.
did have a lot of movie, but I said something like that, and that would be interesting. I think they're looking at making a
Yeah.
sequel.
If they make a sequel, I feel like it'll be a lot better.
Well, and another thing with it is they kind of set it up because usually, Batman exists and the Joker exists at the same time.
Mhm.
But in this movie, Joker just came into existence and Batman's parents just got murdered. So is there going to be like a 15-year gap where Joker just goes crazy, or how are they
Like,
going to
what
set the
did
next
Joker?
movie?
What is Batman
I
and
always
Joker's
thought Joker and Batman were like in the same age range.
Joker's, yeah, but I guess
But Joker's like what,
old.
like 30 before?
Yeah,
Batman?
well, Jokers, they
Even-
have different, depending on
There's
what
multiple
you're
Jo-
watching,
there's different
Joker-
Jokers.
Sometimes Joker kills
Oh.
his parents, sometimes Joker doesn't. Like in this one, the fact that Joker exists brings on the murder of Bruce Wayne's parents.
Mhm.
So,
Right. I wasn't expecting that one.
yeah, so it's going to be, does the Joker go straight into some sort of thing, or does he end up getting arrested and jailed for like 12 years, and then he gets out of jail right when Batman's becoming Batman? And that's how everything goes. Like, is the next Joker movie going to be Joker versus Batman, or is it going to be Joker versus society
So,
again?
Joker right now is at $554 million at the box office.
Yeah.
They could definitely reach it. That movie could become a $1 billion movie.
DC does a good job with the serious movies when they actually try to do it. Like, the recent movies that have failed, I think have failed just because they're trying to be like Marvel, and they are their own thing, like with their superheroes.
They should be a little darker.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
The Dark Knight trilogy was fantastic, and that was really dark.
I did
but it was
quite
really
like
good.
that one.
I don't think they should have. I mean, maybe their own universe. That's cool. They can do their own thing. I don't really judge them.
Yeah, they just Marvel's like
You're like
the
because they want their own
the
universe.
childish whatever one.
Marvel's the childish one. And Joker.
Marvel
mean,
makes
it's kind
good
of matured,
superhero
though.
movies. DC
It's
makes
definitely
good villain movies.
Like Marvel has definitely matured over the years.
Oh
as
yeah,
far as-
No.
for sure, and they've established themselves as well. Like they
Right.
have. There's the movies that you know it's a funny haha, and then it slowly gets into more plot driven because you already know all the backstory, the goofy stuff, and they can kind of focus on the drama. Like what they did with Suicide Squad is they introduced every character in their own 5-minute time frame,
And
they
then the
went
movie
on-
cut.
And then they went on and had a 40-minute fight scene with Superman, and then they actually did the final battle. That was
Okay.
bad.
What?
What a way to
Yeah,
go.
wait, what movie are you talking about?
I thought this was a
Not Suicide Squad, just Justice League.
Oh, there we go.
Okay,
I
okay.
Thought, I thought you meant Suicide Squad.
You said
totally
Suicide
You're like,
Squad,
yeah, you
and I was
release
like,
every-
I don't think the
you
Suicide
release,
Squad
yeah, you release
plot-
every character in their own 5 minutes, and
Superman.
then I was like, oh, the movie cuts because there's like 20 of them.
Yeah.
And all right, done. But
Yeah,
no.
no, Justice League is sorry. Each character like there's not enough backstory.
No,
Yeah.
there's
Suicide Squad was
almost
kinda
no
the same way, though.
backstory.
There isn't enough backstory with Suicide Squad either. That's the problem with DC. The DC.
They're trying to
extended
catch
universe.
up by cutting every corner imaginable.
But they have to start from the beginning.
To be fair for Justice League, though, they
Did I
they
see-
gave us Wonder Woman movie and an Aquaman movie, like either before or after.
I think
Justice League.
Aquaman was after.
Yeah,
Wonder Woman
Aquaman was
was
definitely
before.
after.
Aquaman was after Wonder Woman.
So we
before.
got backstory for them.
I
we
didn't
got back-
super enjoy
it
those
wasn't-
though.
We got backstory for. No, I was gonna say Batman, but is Batman vs Superman really a backstory?
No, I mean everyone knows who Batman and Superman are.
Man of Steel. Man of Steel. That's part of the universe.
Yeah, Man of Steel was pretty good.
I did like the Man of Steel.
Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, Wonder Woman, and then they just threw in, the Flash, because the Flash is supposed to have his own movie by now, right?
He doesn't have one, right?
No.
No.
What is the?
And the
But
Flash, they didn't use him well at all. They gave him
No.
2 lines that were somewhat funny.
Yeah.
And he tripped in every scene that he was in.
Shazam! Oh, Shazam!
He was bad at moving quickly.
Yeah, that was the worst Flash
His
I've ever
one
seen.
job, and he couldn't do it.
And his one job was like just run real fast.
They
and
were
he
like,
kept
"Oh,
forgetting to do that.
run over and sneak up behind Superman, and then he does, and then Superman just turns around and he's like, "Oh God!" Trips and falls.
Yeah, Superman looked at him slowly and he was like, "Oh, you can see me," and he fell immediately. So
Did I see that movie with you two?
probably not.
You know what? Every time I think of movies, remember when we saw Pixels? And my sister drove, and you're like, "Yeah, pick me up at my house." I'm like, "Where is it?" You're like, "Meet me at McDonald's." And I'm like, "The movie starts in 5 minutes. Where are you?" He's like, "Give me 10." That's the only thing I remember. Then we saw Pixels.
I remembered none of this.
The McDonald's by your house.
I remember walking to McDonald's a couple times in my life, but
Yeah.
I remember being upset because I was like, "Oh, you guys went to Pixels," and you were like, "Yeah, I wanted to invite you, but I just didn't want to invite you."
That's probably that. Yeah, I
So
mean,
I chose not to invite you.
yeah.
You were very blunt about not wanting to be with me.
Pixels was the one with Adam Sandler, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and Kevin
that,
James.
And the Pixels.
I just remember him
Peter
shooting a
Dinklage.
minigun up at the sky.
Yeah.
That was a cool scene, though.
That was a good movie. No, it wasn't.
I kind of liked it.
You know, it's a great movie. Game Night. Highly recommend.
Game Night was a
Game
very
Night.
good
Highly
movie.
recommend. Highly recommend Game. What are you doing?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
How do you like Game Night?
I've never seen it.
What about Pixels?
I've never seen Pixels.
What about-
I've never seen Suicide Squad. I've never seen.
Do you watch movies?
I could tell.
No, I live under a rock, man. All the movies that I watch either involve martial arts or racing or like.
Oh, that
Marvel.
was it. Ford v Ferrari. The
I
trailer for
really
that.
want to see that.
Oh, I want
That-
to see that movie.
That looks so
'Cause
interesting.
I already know the story of it, and I really liked it.
Which movie?
Ford v
versus
Ferrari.
Okay.
So it's Ford versus Ferrari.
Yeah. Yeah. I just I didn't know that was a movie.
Yeah, it's basically so Ferrari.
What is it about?
There's like a race that happens a lot, and major car companies compete, and it's usually like the big Italian or European sports brand cars that always win it and everything.
And Ford's like, I
And
want to
then-
make a Fusion.
yeah.
or
And
Focus.
Henry
Fusion.
Focus.
No.
Henry Ford is like, I want to make a Ford GT, and it's going to be faster than a Ferrari. And everyone was like, no, it's not. And then he just like made it, and it failed. I think it failed the first time, and then like the second time he actually did it.
So
I don't. I watched like a 5-minute video on it. I don't.
Is this story gonna be about the failure? Because that would be kind of. That would be.
No, it's like the story, like the build up,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
failure, the win, the everything. I'm grabbing this because I'm tired of not having a footrest. How loud that is. It's worth it. There. I'm happy. There. Much better. Oh. Is that like good or bad sounding?
It's pretty good.
It's
Pretty
it's
good.
crisp.
It was.
This audio stuff's pretty crisp. You know if that stops recording again.
Like
I'm
one of
making
those-
you go
Say what?
You know if that stops recording again, I'm making you go ahead though. Cause I kind of I can make Zach go get
No.
it. Okay.
Be like one of those Mexican ads. Ah, Pepsi.
It's quiet hours.
I don't care. What is she gonna do?
Come in here and tell us it's quiet hours.
Good.
Yeah,
it's quiet
exactly.
hours.
Exactly my point. Just kidding. I love you, Mallory.
Yep.
Be my wife.
Oh,
It's,
definitely gonna show this video to her.
yeah.
That could go
Tell her to
rolling.
subscribe.
Subscribe.
We'll play it on the
comment.
we'll play it on the TV.
Subscribe or die.
No,
No,
don't
no.
die.
No.
We need you. We need
Is-
your tax paying.
Is the Milky Way galaxy
Wait.
getting gassier? Yes. What just
Did it
happened?
just take a picture of us?
Dude,
I don't
just
trust
got comfortable,
technology.
man.
Get up.
Did the thing where it broke?
We're gonna start recording with my
You have a
camera because my
table.
camera doesn't stop.
I don't know why we aren't.
Can we switch?
No, we're not gonna switch
No.
halfway. We're
I
almost.
feel like this podcast hasn't started.
No,
it definitely
hasn't.
hasn't.
This
Let's
has been a
go.
horrible podcast.
Dude.
Oh my god. I don't know what you're talking
Well,
about.
what is a podcast then? Start the podcast. If you feel like it hasn't started, start a podcast.
It's
Well,
it's
what are we
kind
going
of
to talk about?
Go.
we need to talk about something because it's us just talking about
Movies?
random things and
I mean, that's
stories.
not
that,
bad.
That is kind of like what a podcast is, though.
It really is. That's exactly
Just talking
like,
about
Just
random
talking
stuff.
about what they want.
like
to
when
we
we
have to-
originally started this podcast today. Like that's how the Joe Rogan Experience typically begins. Is that cutscene where they're still like talking before the whole video, like they get into the podcast, which I like because it gives a real sense of it's just people talking.
There's nothing special. It's not like you have to. There's not. It's not. It's not a movie. It's not a narrative. You don't.
It's not a vlog. It's not a like a.
It's not a story.
directed like
It's
put
just
on show. It's literally just
people.
people
Good
talking.
people. Good times. That's welcome to Olive Garden.
What? They microwave all their food. No.
They do. I told you that. I think I have. I'm pretty sure they do.
I know that you definitely told me that.
Yeah.
Or I've heard
They
it.
microwave it pretty well.
They do. It's good.
It's good. I like
get me
it.
wrong.
It's
No,
enough
it's
to fool
good
the
food.
average person, but
You know what?
my dad was talking about how one time he went to the Olive Garden breadstick
Fix that.
distribution factory.
Oh my gosh, how was that?
It's literally just millions of breadsticks like on conveyor belts, and they shoot through tubes, and it's like it's literally like a branch of the Willy Wonka
bread
factory.
tube.
And he was going through there, and they needed a lift to
imagine the
fix
sound.
one of the bread sucking
That'd be-
tubes, because it's literally like
What a place.
it's
I'd
like
love
it
to
was
visit
wild.
there.
He couldn't take video in it, but he was telling me it's like it's nuts.
I would definitely go there for my birthday. Be like, it's my birthday. Can I get some free breadsticks, please?
Oh yeah, you want some free breadsticks?
Asian.
It's Swedish.
That was such a strange accent.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that Scottish?
Oh yeah.
It's not Scottish.
Oh yeah.
It's not exactly Asian.
Oh, I feel
Jesus, what?
I
What?
feel so good.
Any
though.
manners, like excuse
Oh
me.
Dude,
my-
that tastes
Yeah,
like gas.
right.
You, ever,
You could
like,
say excuse me,
Excuse me,
or
sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm very
That's
sorry.
usually what you follow.
Not
up
with.
with
Oh, that
similar
felt so
sounding.
good.
Sounds like
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, no, it tasted like gas. Like, you
You're
ever,
not
like,
a- you're
been
not a
at the gas
40-year-old
station?
dad.
Not you, because
Once you get-
clearly don't fill up gas. But like, you ever been at the gas station and like taste the gas in your mouth? You know, like not like you're drinking gas, obviously, but like
Yo,
you,
all I'm
you
saying
get that
is you
smell
can
of
fill-
gas.
I mean, yeah, you get that.
Like
You
pump
know,
gas,
You can
Yeah,
fill up the
yeah.
tank for
I tasted it after a
$2.65 a
while.
gallon,
That's
or
what that
$5
tasted like.
dollar box
It was
from Taco Bell.
Strange.
Or $5 from Taco Bell.
That one right there. That was a Facebook meme.
Yeah,
Yeah, you could stop those. We're not normies.
I'm spending so much money on gas this weekend.
He has spent so much money on
Cause
Yeah. But how's our housing? How much are you spending on housing and
yeah, none.
what about some food?
None.
Yeah, it's wonderful. But I spent $30 on Friday to fill my tank up from empty to full. Then I spent $20 more because it ran out right before I got up here. Well, it didn't run out. It was at like a quarter, but we just filled it up anyway. and then I'm gonna spend another $20 probably before I drive home, and like another $30 when I get home. So that's like $100. It's whack.
Did you just
As the wonderful Sam would say.
whack?
At least I'm not driving like a different car though. Like my car gets pretty good mileage. But
I wish
like,
I could drive a car.
Yeah, Midas.
Midas.
Market Midas.
So did like you just got screwed on that. Everything.
When do you
just
get your
went
car?
wrong.
The dude, he said he'd call me when he started,
And then
He
they
has not
closed.
started.
and then they closed. So I dropped my car off on Friday.
At 1.
No, Saturday at 1.
Let's go
He
through the
dropped his
story
car
of
off.
what exactly happened to your car.
On
Okay, so
Friday.
I was driving.
He
It
left
was
3 days later. On Friday. How did he do it?
Horse
the horse.
named Friday.
Yeah.
A horse's name was Friday.
Look at you. Alright, so
Friday.
it was a week ago from Friday. I was driving down. Where was I driving? I think I was trying to go to Walmart. I was driving back from Walmart, and I heard a scraping noise, and the bracket holding my exhaust, my muffler, just fell, and that was on the ground. So that happened, and I stopped. I called you. What? I call you right away.
No, it was like an
No.
hour later.
I went to Napa.
Because you called me to tell me that like you're like I was looking up a Napa and then I found it.
There, yeah, I found Napa 550 feet away, so I walked there. Well, duh. And I told the dude what happened. He was like, "Here's some wire and some pliers. Go fix it." So I was like, "Ah, cool." And so my muffler was just like wired to the bottom of my car. That's how I fixed it. And then I scheduled a put. I went in on. Oh my! Stop. Yawn. Stop. I went
It
in.
only works if you're paying attention to the person. It's psychology for you right there.
I went.
It doesn't work on psychopaths.
I went in on
Sometimes it does if they
Tuesday.
got emotional dependencies.
Really? That's a new one. I didn't know that.
I went on Tuesday to get my car fixed. He's like, yeah, I'm booked today. Come in Saturday at 1 p.m. I was like, cool. So 1 p.m. I go. It was 12:30. Drop my car off early, and he said he would call me when he starts working on it. Before he works on it to like get permission to do whatever. I was like, okay. And oh my gosh, tired. Excuse me. Oh. See, I'm apologizing for yawning, and you're just like over here. Ugh.
It's ASMR. I'm never gonna apologize for that.
It was not ASMR.
It definitely was.
I can guarantee it isn't.
So
You're not
dropped my
cultured.
car off. He said he'd do it,
You're
and
just
then
not
it was around
cultured.
4 o'clock, and I'm like, what happened? And I look it up, and they closed at 3 on Saturday, and they aren't open on Sunday. And so I was just like out of luck. And stop.
Oh, sorry.
And oh my god, and my car is just at Midas, and I can't. You have to take me to Midas, hopefully tomorrow.
I have to.
You could say, please, can you please
You
take
could-
me to
Can you,
Midas?
Tyler? Can you please take me to Midas tomorrow?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
What else are you gonna do?
Tyler doesn't know where he's
Go
going
to
be.
class.
You go to class?
I do go to class, contrary to popular belief. I don't normally make it to my 8 a.m., but we're not gonna worry about that.
So yeah. Midas,
Market Midas.
you're in good hands.
I think that's all states.
You're in good hands. I feel like that's all states. Something
that
about
is
good
Allstate.
hands. That's all states.
That is all state.
I was at a party for like
You were at a
youth,
party?
youth basketball
Oh.
For you.
in like third
Calm
grade,
down.
and my friend,
In third grade.
all right. I'm listening.
and my friend's dad was the coach, and my friend's dad worked for Allstate, and he was in like the advertising department, and so we were talking. He's like, guys, my dad knows the black guy from the Allstate commercials." And we're like, yo, can you hook us up? And we literally, like, he was the coolest guy because his dad knew the black guy from the Allstate commercials.
Are you in good hands?
And we were like trying to make sure, I was like, is it like the guy with like the deep voice? He's like, yes, the guy that's like the good hands guy.
Oh my god.
The guy with the good hands.
Are you
Good
in
hands guy. What? I guess. It's all it takes is a soothing, deep, like black man's voice to calm any situation. You ever seen that movies where like the whole situation's just fucking out of control and just this nice black guy just steps in and is like, just calm down.
Have you seen the thing where it's like nothing makes you feel better
No
than
problem.
a random black woman
Oh my
telling
God.
you that it's all right? So like you're really stressed out, and then like a black woman comes up, she's like, "It's okay, baby," and you're like,
It's okay, baby
It's
girl. You're
okay.
alright.
"It is okay."
Thank
Oh
you,
my
Aunt
goodness.
Jemima.
No,
Aunt Jemima.
no, no.
Why was that your go-to?
I don't know. I
She's
saw
a
this
nice black lady. Is she
from
not?
this Shane Dawson video with Aunt Jemima. Like, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
She's like, Shane's like, yeah, something about. I don't know. I'm bad at this.
You
Something
used to
about.
love Shane Dawson.
He was pretty funny. His old videos are really funny. That's what we're watching tonight.
All right.
You're watching.
Makes me a
Shane
little bit
Dawson,
happy
my
about
friend.
rooming with Dawson.
The excitement
watching
never
that.
ends. So all you're gonna shoot down the rack. So can it?
He just
never
expects me to
lost
be
a
up until like
cap
4
your
in the
eye.
morning.
And you are.
Which is fine at this point. I'm not up at 4 in the morning.
He's up
I'm
at 4 in the morning.
fast asleep.
If you know what I
like,
mean.
Way later than I should be.
I don't know what you mean.
No,
Elaborate.
I don't either.
Okay.
Well, that was fun.
That was fun. So, what do we do? Any updates for next week? Anyone got anything interesting that they're doing next week?
I'll be in Illinois
You'll be in Illinois doing what?
permanently.
Yep. You'll never come back. It's too cold.
It's because I live there.
It's cold here.
It's very cold here.
I'll have my first full shift at Fuzzy Logic.
He works at a place called Fuzzy Logic, where
And yes, it is run by furries.
so his boss.
Yikes.
Oh yeah,
uh,
Zach.
No, we shouldn't get.
Tyler's ex-roommate, who shall
Yeah.
remain unnamed,
No, that's not what I'm.
may or may not have engaged in
Sexual
activities.
activities.
With
With his boss.
my new boss.
Wow.
They live in different states.
Yeah.
Completely.
Whack.
I asked him if he knew I said like the furry name, and he goes, "Yeah, I've done things with him that I wish I could forget."
So for those of you who don't know,
No.
Zachary Janice Lenka.
Don't say the full name.
that engaged in
we're gonna have to
sexual
fix that.
activity
And
with a furry.
The worst part is when we asked him about the other furry who is married, like they're married, they're co-owners of the escape room.
They're both furries.
So I asked about one, he's like, "Yeah, I know him," and then I asked about the other, he said, "No, I've never heard of him."
Wow.
So we think that there was a furry, they cheated on each other.
It was
There's some
affair.
drama there now too, like they're having marital issues.
Drama in the
A furry affair?
department.
Yeah, they.
A furry
Well,
affair.
no, they were
Fur
talking
fair.
about how
It was a
they were supposed to have a new escape room.
That'll be the
finished
title of
by-
the video. A furry affair.
A furry
They were
affair
supposed to have a
episode
new
2.
escape room finished by this week, and it's been delayed till like mid-November. And one of the co-owners got mad, like burst into the store while the other was working and called him a failure in front of their employees. And
What a guy.
they haven't spoken to each other since, and they live with each other, and they're always super angry now and like yell at people for no reason. And then I'm just coming in there.
Go ahead.
I'm coming into
Come-
tomorrow like
Make a furry joke right away.
no.
Right off the bat. Hey, you know what's
No.
worse than? Nope, definitely not gonna.
So
So that's what you're doing next weekend. You're gonna be in Illinois. What about you, Tyler? Are you doing anything fun?
I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be editing videos and photos and
Oh.
avoiding Dawson.
Audio recording has been stopped. We're almost done though, so I don't care.
I really don't want to get up again.
That's fine. It's too far. I understand. Me personally, I think my grandpa's coming on Sunday. Why do I keep having people here? My grandpa's coming on Sunday though. Until he's Sunday, for like 10 hours, and he's leaving on Monday.
Is he one of those cool grandpas where like you say I can't go to school here, so I have to go to school in Florida, and he's like, yeah, come on, let's set it up.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Yeah, let me triple your college
he's
fund.
yeah, no, I honestly though, my grandpa's really cool. I love my grandpa. Shout out to all the grandpas and grandmas out there. Shout out to you, homies. Homie G's.
Love you, Grandpa K.
Love you, grandpa. Grandpa Terry. Gotta love Terry.
Tear.
put him reverse, Terry.
Oh my goodness.
I
What
don't
a
even
video,
know.
man.
Don't.
Don't want to know.
Yeah.
All right, but if you enjoyed this video / podcast, make sure to like, comment,
And subscribe.
and subscribe. Justin out. All right. Any wise words, guests, lovely guests?
If you bang your head on the
You're
wall,
not. What you? No,
for
this is
an
a
hour.
big show. This is your show. You're not a guest.
I'm a
There
guest
are
on my own
guests.
show. I'm self-acclaimed guest. I have those privileges as a cast member.
Do you need a
in my own
definition
show.
for guest?
Guy, right?
For
I
guest?
think he does. Like you
No,
like,
own the
you
ho-
know what a
you
guest
own the
is?
hotel, and you're
'Cause
like,
you're
I'm
here
on.
every time.
No, I can self-acclaim
Like you are a
myself as a guest.
co-owner.
Can
you
I not?
can't be a guest
Can you not? Why not?
because you're a co-owner. You can't have both titles.
Yes, you can.
A guest is someone that could be on the show, like, or could be on it a couple of times. They're not there every time.
The
If you're
owner
there
isn't
every time,
always
you're
there every
part of the
time.
show. You're not a guest to the show.
Most restaurant owners, like most hotel owners, aren't there all the time.
I think a guest is somebody who's not a member of the permanent cast but makes an appearance.
You know what? This
So it's like
is our goddamn
starring-
show.
Starring
Who are
Tyler
you?
and Tyler.
We're
Guest
guests.
Starring
Yeah.
us two.
Who
Yeah,
are
kinda
you?
Walked into that one. That was deserved.
Uh-huh.
All right, Justin, Garrett, Zach. Anything? Any wise words?
You know, we can kind of hear that.
Oh,
Give him a
Right,
out of
yes.
context quote. Go for it.
Yeah.
pick a good one.
Pick a really good one.
Nobody is gonna rob my house twice after getting hit by the shit sock.
Alrighty.
It's
Have a
good one. I
fantastic
remember
night.
that.
Goodbye.